Hello guys, and welcome back to Clanfolk. This is episode 3 of my playthrough series, and I'm really excited to bring it to you guys because I played this game, I think, just yesterday, and I was like, oh, I really want to play again. I usually give a bit of a break before I play the games, record the games again, but I just really want to get back into this game. So, we starting off with our housing, which was completed in the previous episode. So we've got, again, our 2 people just staying there, and then our granary, which is what I'm going to have, is almost complete, with the roofing being the last thing to be completed. So, I've got the time sped up here. We'll wait until our people if I want to say, but no, they wake up from their sleep, which has already happened, and it's now the start of day 6. In the previous episode, I spoke about the fact that I wanted to have, this is my granary, to take all of our dry stock and put it in here. And I wanted to also build some more log buildings that I could then use to have some production set up, such as moving our threshers inside. Because actually, the threshers can't work in the rain. It's not a major thing to move inside, but it is definitely something I can do for the time being. Then I can also move stuff like the charcoal kilns inside, the cooking. We actually think on oven now. If we go to food, we've got a cooking pot, so we can actually make pottage and stews. So that is one I do want, but I, again, don't want that outside. So let's get another building laid out. We've got the logs, but I'm still not sure if we make the daub walls. The daub. I don't know how to say it this way. I think it's daub. We make them, or do we use logs? I think for now I'm going to stick with making logs. I'm going to get this laid out just up here near where I want my farms to be. Actually, no, just over here, because I don't need it to be a massive building. It's just going to be our, well, actually that is a little bit too small. Let's get it a little bit bigger. Here, it is going to be our sort of cooking area with the stew pots, with the food storage. So actually I can move some of our berries and food from this building, put it in here with our cooking stew pot, and then I can have more space over here for other items that are going to rot, maybe seeds, and maybe hay, that sort of thing. So we do need more logs. We currently only have 11 logs left now, so we need 5 logs per wall, so we're going to need a lot more logs here. So I'm going to slow this, the game speed down there, and I'm going to set some job orders to clear some trees in the area. Because again, we do need more space to build some more houses. It's not the end of the world, but we are starting to run out of trees, and I'm a little bit worried that they're going to chop down trees quicker than I first expected, meaning we're going to run out of wood, and we are going to have to plant our own trees. Because yeah, we've also built the peat shovel. That was something I didn't actually have. So peat is something I assume we can supplement for wood, and then get maybe the charcoal kilns working, or maybe the peat just uses on the normal fire. I'm not 100% sure, but we've now got the job harvest peat. Not sure exactly. This is the peat, and we actually set 100% only, so we can harvest all of it, or just the main sources. So I'm going to harvest. So God, this is all peat over here. Yeah, you've got absolute time. So I'm going to harvest not too much. I'm going to harvest just that for now. I want to see what we can actually do with that peat. You see here, we do need more hay. We want to get some straw. So, yeah, we're going to have to cut more grass. What I'm going to do is clear the grass from our buildings here anyway, so that we don't have any inside. There we go. So with all this grass as well, we should then get enough hay to make the straw needed for our roofs. It is also saying here that we're out of meat, but I'm not too fussed about that just yet, because I want to get my storage area set up so that we can actually store our food, because currently, you can see here, it's actually not decreasing too bad. Oh yeah, too warm, getting old. So we don't need more food at the moment. You can see here I'm cooking stuff here, but I think I'll actually set this down just to 5 each day, because we just don't need that much. Also got the eels here. I'm thinking, we haven't got any new water sources nearby. I was going to say maybe we can get some more eel trappers, but yeah, I'm not getting any just yet. So I'm looking through the ideas section, because obviously we need to get ideas to produce more stuff, produce different furniture, produce different workstations, halls, etc. Some things that are catching my attention is sacks, because we can contain flour with these, or fertilizer. And up here, the stone and rock flooring and walls, which we simply just need more large rocks for. That's going to be a really good source to get some tough buildings. And if we then are running out of wood, we can maybe substitute to have rock buildings instead. So that's important. Really important here is all of these food sources. We've got kale, oats, onions, neeps, and then we've also got some flax and beans here. But we need to get the seeds for these. So I'm not sure where we find the seeds. I assume we find little patches of them and then use the harvest command to harvest them. But I don't know what those seeds look like in game to actually find them out. You can see here, this is oats. This is oats. So, and this is onions. I'm looking in the top left, by the way, if you're wondering. So that the text here is saying onion patch, oats. So if we come here and I do harvest plants, if I said it's 100% only, yeah, these are all at 100%. So let's harvest all of these onions, all of these oats, because this might then get us enough seeds to unlock to actually grow these things. And I definitely want to grow them. I can cut out some areas over here and grow those patches. If I till the soil, plant the seeds, we can actually then get our own oats, our own onions being grown, which is amazing. I'm also going to get some more sickles made, because sickles is something that I constantly find myself needing, in the sense that I need grass cut, I need onions cut, whatever. And if we start actually growing our own oats and onions, I will also want them cut as well. So I want to have a good amount of sickles all stocked up. And there we go. Roasted onions. We've harvested some onions there, but I'm not sure if we got the onion seeds. I don't know. We can make roasted onions with branches and onions. That's brilliant. But the onion seeds. Oh, sorry. That's just saying what we can store here. So we've actually just got tons of hay seeds. Onion patch, though. Perfect. We do have the ability to now make some onions. So we just need a stone hoe. Onion seeds. So actually, let's also make some more hoes, because we're going to need them if we want to start growing our own food. So let's get onion patch. And I do have my area over here where I'd set out some get my field, but do you know what? I'm just going to leave that zone for now. Instead, I'm going to have the onion patch tilled soil made. Maybe no, can I till the soil and have this as a dump zone? I don't know. I'm not going to try that just yet. I'm going to have nice tilled patch over here. And it's quite far away from my kitchen, so maybe I don't put it that far. If I actually instead a little closer, planting tilled soil. But I'm not sure the end of this is too close to the coast here. I think that's fine. I'm going to get my onion patch built here. So let's till all the soil. Once it's tilled, let's see if we can place the onions on top. So what I'm also doing is harvesting, again, the reeds on the coastline. I think these are reeds that we had previously planted a few days ago and that have now come around and grown. We do need these reeds for the straw roofing here. And then there's also stocked up straw is always useful. Saying that, it's saying we've got 800 straw. We have tons of straw. Absolutely tons of straw. I'm actually going to cancel all these orders. So I was not paying attention. I cancelled these jobs here. I'll leave these ones here because we can replant them quite easily. But we've got all this straw. So why are they not building this roof? Is it just a case of our skills not properly being done? In which case, where is the build skill? Building. So if I click that one, we've got Gilbert as our main builder. And then we've got Rory here. Oh, also the little baby. Wait. Oh no. Okay, I thought the baby died then. Oh my goodness. I was like, why is the baby not showing up on the skills list? No, the baby doesn't show on the skills list because obviously it's not doing any of the jobs. So, Nan's the baby. He's not dead. He's just not on the skills list. But Rory has pretty decent building. So, I'm going to push the building up for Rory. Rory will become, hopefully, our next builder. So, that is the end of day 6, guys. We have a small amount of progress. Starting to till some of the soil here. We've finished our building over here, actually. Oh no, we just got one last bit of logs we need. So actually, let me get some jobs to... Oh, is there any stumps we can clear? Oh, absolutely tons. I assume clearing the stumps gives logs like it does in Rimworld, but it might not. So I'll clear some stumps, but then see if we need to chop down any more trees for any more wood. And here we go, Rory, who have now increased his priority to do building. He's gathering the straw, and he is constructing the roof of our granary. So that is going to mark a good achievement for us here, because this granary means we can start to move our our items that needs to be cool and dry here. So what needs to be moved over? We've still got the hide rack needs to be moved over. We've got, yeah, all of these building materials are fine. Straw, I'm not sure about. Branches, I think, are fine. Straw, yeah, do we need... I think I'll leave straw for now. I would just build more storage that does need to be built over here. So meat racks. We've got a meat rack that's going to be built here. We've got our food stands here. A seed shelf. Place to store seeds is exactly what I want. So I'm going to build 2 of them. But we need clay bowls, which is something we do not currently have. So let's get some more clay bowls made. I'm also going to get a rock heap made here. And then what I'm going to do is set some jobs to mine gravel. I'm saying though, I don't know if mining gravel is the same as actually gathering the rocks. Because if we gather stones, that obviously gives us the stones. Mining, maybe mining mountain? I'm going to try because I want to obviously get the rocks so that we can unlock rock walls. So I'll try that, and I'm not sure if gravel literally just gives us gravel or if it gives us rocks. And perfect! Look at this, our farm over here is almost complete. So now that the ground has been tilled, we can plant the onions. So I'm going to select for the onions to be planted there. That then hopefully is something we can get done quite soon, so we can get some onions growing. If you have a look at the top here, I don't actually see onions. Roasted onions, but nothing about onion seeds. I think it's just because it's not in the tool selector there. So if we go to inventory, we can see onion seeds 12. We do need more onions. I just need to remember what the onions actually look like. It was this one here, wasn't it? So I need to scout the map for onions. I'm not sure why we haven't got oat either. Okay, so we've got some onion seeds planted here, but we do need a lot more onions. Again, I'm going to have to scout the map to get those onions, and I'm also going to try and harvest more oats. Okay, scrap that for the time being. I'm going to gather loads of berries because we can see here we've got 0 berries, and while we do have a little bit of cooked eel, we've got no meat, so I'm worried we are going to run out of food. So I don't want to risk it. I'm going to go and try and get some berries. What I am also going to do is set a job to hunt wild animals. Not sure where the close animals are, because I know there's the animals over there. There is some hares in the forest. Okay, I'm just going to select. Don't want to kill too many. Yeah, here we go. Well, that's 3 hares selected. So, oh, that's a rat actually. But yeah, we'll hunt them, and then hopefully get a little bit of meat just to keep us ticking over. What I've also done is set Duncane as our main hunter, because he was actually doing a lot of chopping of wood, which I don't think is anywhere near as high a priority as hunting. So he's not a bad hunter, but he's not good. He's close to leveling up to level 4. So we'll get him hunting, and that should hopefully give us someone who can get on the job quick. Okay, he's hunted his first little hare, so that is some good meat coming our way. And also here with our cooking station built, I'm going to get that moved inside. Sorry, not moved inside, I mean get a, if we go to food, a cooking pot made, which we again need clay bowls, so we do need some resources we currently don't have for that. Then I'm also going to get our meat rack moved over here. So the meat rack moved. Not the berries, because we're not cooking the berries. So the serving basket can stay here, but the meat rack will be moved over. And is there anything else we can have here in our little area? Got animal beds, decorations. No, nothing I can think of. Maybe though, yes, some branches, a branch pile, 100%. The reasoning is because, again, I just move this over, because the stews use... You know, maybe I'm thinking of the campfire, actually. The campfire uses branches for everything. Maybe the stews don't. Okay, I'm going to actually tell them to cancel that job. Because I don't know if the stews would use branches. That doesn't make much sense to me. So I'll leave that for now. Here, we've also got a hide shelf. So I'm thinking to have our storeroom here where we keep our hides. Again, it's not really a what's the word? Leatherworking shop. It's like our storeroom, but it's a good place for now. I don't want the hides just sat around. We're going to have our meat rack over there. We can have our meat stored. Do we have anywhere for our cooked meals to be served? Because the serving basket is just for fruit and vegetables, not for actual cooked meals. This is for clay bowls and for soup. So I'm going to get a serving stand placed just here, but I'm going to have to find somewhere we can actually store our cooked meals. Okay, all I've done for now, I'm not sure this is how you're supposed to do it, but I've just set the food stockpile to be here and a priority raised so that the food is always kept nice and dry in here. And that, again, is better because you can see here if we look at quality. Well, no, it's actually not about being outside. Only when it rains it seems to be a problem. It's just the fact that it's getting too warm. So hopefully here, actually it would be warmer inside, so I'm not really sure about that one. Well, actually, no, we look outside. The outside temperature is 27 degrees. The inside temperature is 25. So maybe it will help a little bit by keeping it inside. But currently, our main thing is getting more onions. So I'm going to keep an eye out for those onions. We also have the peat here. I'm not 100% sure what we can actually use the peat for. You can see here we do have a lot of food that is just rotting, which is... that's really, really sad. So, can't risk this. I need to keep getting our thing built over here so we can have our food stored quite nicely. What I'm thinking, though, is about setting up another house. I'm getting a vacancy sign set up, because what I've looked at in the ideas section is the job board tracks job seekers. So, we get a... I believe if you look at the ideas, it says we need a vacancy sign. If we get a vacancy sign placed down, which I will do once I've got my a house made here, which I am actually going to make out of daub. The reason is because logs, we're running out quite a lot. We've got 140, but we've cut down a lot of the trees in the area. I don't want to cut any more down just yet. And if it's for a visitor, well, I care about my main OGs more than the visitors just yet. So I don't want to give them the best quality house. So I'm going to get a daub wall. I'm going to get some new houses made, maybe even like a big barracks, just for all of these visitors. Okay, not too big, I don't want to take up too much space, but something like this. And then we can get loads of beds in here, maybe some tables as well, make it a little bit bigger. And that way we can attract tons of people, but I'm not sure exactly how the mechanics work. So if this goes horribly wrong, then don't blame me. But if we then get some spacing between these beds, something like this, 4 beds for now, we can just fill them up if we need to. We can get a good amount of people living here. So I'm just going to get this set up. I'm going to get a vacancy sign built outside, and then get the job seeker sign built as well. So things are going good though. We have been growing, gathering lots of berries. We've now got 240 berries. So we do have enough just to keep our people ticking. We also have some smoked meat. Now, where on earth are we getting smoked meat from? That's not something we're making on the campfire. So where are we getting that from? The meat rack? Have a look here. Place to store meats off the ground. Yeah, that doesn't say anything about smoking the meats. Okay, I'm gonna have to have a think about where we get. Or maybe that's just something we started with and just haven't eaten it yet. In which case, why the hell is it taking so long? But yeah, okay, very fascinating. So we've got still a little bit of food left. And I can always hunt some more animals if we do more food. Okay, so it's the start of day 8. And my main goal now, I feel like, is just to try and get more people working for us, because we can get a lot of meat coming in. So we've got that side sorted. I can always build more eel traps around the river. And we can keep gathering more and more berries. So food's not an issue for people. If we get more people, we can easily get more resources to keep building more houses. So I feel like we do just need more people to try and grow our little village. So that is what I want to do. I want to get the vacancy sign up. and then have our little barracks here ready to accept some new people. We also need some water jugs as well. So let's get the clay jugs being made. So what do we need for these? We need clay and charcoal, and we've got a decent amount of clay. So let's get more charcoal made. Okay, something I hadn't actually done is make a clove zone. We unlocked that ages ago, and I just never did that. So I'm gonna get that made, and then also we need more clay. So I go to jobs, and then gather clay. We can just gather a good amount of clay that is on this coastline over here, and then with that we can make our wattle and daub house over here for all of our guests. We've got the straw beds made. We've got enough straw to make all the thingy. We also have gravel here. So gravel is stones. Okay, so mining gravel simply means you just mine a load of stones. So I don't know how you get the big oh, we did get some large rocks though. With the stones, you can make gravel paths. So the gravel paths, we go to floors. Helps with the speed bump. Wow, massive speed numbers. Bonus to 25%. So let's get that. We have 100 stones. Each path is 5 stones. So let's just get some gravel paths made around our base. I also take back what I said about the wattle and daub being more expensive than the logs, because actually the clay is extremely easy to get. You get so much clay by mining just a small amount of ground. Straw isn't actually too hard because we're planting so many reeds, and what was the other one? The branches are extremely easy to get. So wattle and daub is actually a good building material, and it's also less flammable. Well, I say less flammable, it's very less flammable. Very less flammable? It's not very flammable, so it's a little bit safe maybe, but I'm not sure how much of a risk building a fire is in this game. Also have a job seeker board, so let's get that. Then we could just place it down anywhere. So let's just get that in the middle of our town, right there. We need large rock for it. That is the one thing we do need. So again, not 100% sure. Oh, are they mining the large rock there? No, they're not. So the large rock I think we actually already have. We just need to haul it back. Okay, so I've just read the vacancy sign, and it says that visitors will arrive at the evening, and then they will depart in the evening, and they will pay for their time there. So I'm not sure if they, for example, will just literally walk over to our storeroom and take food, or if we have to store food in the area. I generally have no idea. But that is... Oh, it's going to tell me here. That's brilliant. But that is great, because that means that we can earn a little bit of money by just having our unused beds, people just stay in them. That is absolutely fantastic. Oh, perfect. So look at this. We actually have 2 people here, Jealous and Malcolm. And we can tell them to rent a bed. So I've already set that here. The tutorial just told me that. Doors and ownership. The traveller is going to need a bed. Okay. Doors will block people with lower locking level than the door. Travel can access the lowest locking level. I see. So, those parts only possibly unlock doors. Locks useful to control where travelers can wonder what options they can use. I see. So you set what they're going to do by basically locking your doors that you don't want to go into. So I'm happy for them to open my store and just eat what they want for now, because they're going to pay me more money. Basically, the more food they eat, the more so they do, the happier they are, so the more money they leave you. That is fantastic. Okay guys, so with that, I am going to end episode 3 here guys. So we've done a lot. We've got our gravel path set up. We have built, or almost built, our Trader's Lodge here, which we've actually got, so not Trader's Lodge, Traveller's Lodge here. We actually have 2 guests who are staying here and can potentially pay us 40 coins each, which is a nice amount of money. We then also have our little kitchen area set up here. We've got our granary / just general storeroom set up here. Got a little onion patch created. And we've been obviously doing some more odd jobs to try and improve our settlement. So things are going really, really well, guys. But there's tons more work to do, which we'll do in the next episode. So if you've watched to the end, massive, massive thanks to you guys. You're really, really helping the channel. And if you've enjoyed, please leave a like. If you're enjoying the series as a whole, then please do consider subscribing. So thanks a lot, guys, and I will see you in the next one.